Hey y'all, I'm back with another one. What's up? I am here today with a hair review from a company called Wiggins Hair. I am reviewing the Peruvian loose wave and an 18-inch frontal, lace frontal, and then I have bundles 18, 20, 22. So let's first take a little moment to talk about this. When I first got this hair out of the package, I'm like, oh my god, I thought the curls and everything was going to be super tight. I think I forgot which texture that I originally requested, but when I pulled it out, at first I thought it was going to be like this like tight wave, but it was a loose wave. I'm really surprised by the length of the hair versus like what you see seeing it in its original state. Like, I couldn't believe that it's actually like this long. And at first I thought it was just this long because on the mannequin head I actually have it, I have my mannequin hair really low, like while I was styling it and everything. And so I'm like, oh my god, this hair is really long. But then I was like, maybe it's not long, so I raised it up to finish flat ironing it, and y'all, it's still super long. Let me back up some. Look at how long it is, y'all. So it's like, I guess it's just kind of unbelievable seeing it in the length that it is. So I guess what I'm trying to say overall is that I think that, like, even though it was an 18, 20, 22, this kind of feels like it's like a, I don't know, maybe it is true to length. So it's not nothing wrong with true to length hair or anything wrong with the hair being longer than what you ordered. So I think that's definitely a plus. So what I wanted to show you guys today, so like I said, I have the Peruvian loose wave 18-inch lace frontal and bundles 18, 20, 22. So what I did with this hair so far is I did do a little bit of plucking. It was very minimum, and then what I did was I did bleach the knots, but I dyed the hair black, and that is pretty much all I did to it. So far on this side I have straightened it, as you guys can see, and then this side is still in its natural state. I did make a glue-in kind of like lace frontal wig. Usually, you guys know, like back in the past I would like sew my wigs down, but now I have been doing the glue. I do sew down the lace frontal, so that is something that I do. And I did want to let you guys know that I did record the process of me actually bleaching the knots on the lace frontal, so I am going to be uploading that to my other channel, so you guys can definitely check that out. And then what I'm going to do today is we're going to just go through and I'm going to straighten this side a little bit. Now, I did not lay this wig down. As you guys know, I never really like lay my wigs down, but this one has a band in the back, so I do have a band sewed on to secure it, so it is like pretty snug right now. So I am going to lay this down. Probably gonna put a little few baby hairs in there, and yeah, that's gonna be that, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to just comb this out, and while I comb this out and get started on flat ironing this, let's just go over some of the basics. So as far as customer service, everything was A1. I know that the way that I'm doing the customer service is going to probably be different the way you guys do customer service, but I see it as a plus when there's always quick responses between myself and the seller. So I think that's a really great thing to mention for you guys, so you'll know, because nobody wants to order hair from a company where they're barely getting responses. So yeah, definitely with Wiggins Hair, it was definitely quick, fast responses, and that was a plus to me. As far as specs for the hair, tangling, shedding, things of that sort, let's get into that. With tangling, no tangling at all, you guys. I didn't have any tangling with this hair. As far as shedding, I have minimum shedding, and then I can't really, I mean, it was just a few strands throughout the hair, nothing excessive. Like, if you want to see no shedding, you could basically seal the weft, and I showed you guys what I sealed the weft with before and like other videos. So yeah, that is an option that you can do. I think what I'm gonna do is, I know I'm trying to like flat iron this from this angle, but I think I'm gonna start with some pieces in the front so you guys can really see how well this straightens, because I don't think this is gonna do justice right here. Let's see. Oh, it kind of did though. I do need to be careful because I just knocked that off. So yeah, let's go ahead and just straighten some pieces up here, because in that way you guys can really get a glimpse of how well it's straightened. So you guys see it in its natural state. And then I'm just gonna go through really quickly and flat iron it so you guys can get the full look of this loose wave hair straightened out. I do want to let you guys know that with the loose wave hair, that the curl is going to be seriously like a loose wave. A lot of this curl and this hair, you see, it's kind of like looking more like it's natural hair, more so because it's because I have to comb through it. But yeah, the loose wave does not return after washing, which is fine with me because you guys know I'm going to manipulate my hair anyways. I'm either going to have it straightened or I'm going to be curling it, or you know, something to that sort. So I am not really, you know, big on that. And then also I like to put the curls and stuff back in my hair on my own. And yo, I love this Peruvian. I kind of been like, I don't know if you guys noticed, like a lot of my other textures were more so Brazilian. And Brazilian is fine, but I can notice a difference. But what I'm noticing, the difference between the texture Brazilian and Peruvian is that sometimes I do get a silkier like look with Peruvian, especially when I do curls, like with the curlers. Okay. And y'all, I flat ironed that other side super quickly. So I'm just doing the same to this one. And y'all, I got these flat irons on $425. The highest this one goes is $450. So, and I'm gonna run it over here, over this area one more time, because I see a little bit more wave. And I have one more little piece I'm gonna finish in the back. And I'm gonna show you guys how it looks fully all the way straightened out. I did do a little bit more extra customizing to my lace, where I added some foundation. Do I have it in here? No, I took it out. So I used the Maybelline foundation. You know what? It is kind of so hard to flat iron the hair while it's actually on my head. I don't know why. All right, so now I'm gonna lay down my baby hairs. I'm just going to take this and flip this hair over just like that. I always do it like that a little bit in the front, just so the baby hairs can show more. Another thing I forgot to add that I did do, y'all know I like to take my straightening comb and just kind of press this area back, which is why you see it like flowing backwards. So I got some little pre-made baby hairs that I did while I was customizing. And I'm going to show you again, as I always do, how I make these baby hairs. Okay, so what I do, let me put some more product over there. Okay, and then the way that I do it, I separate some hair. Actually, I want to go a little bit farther up. Separate some hair. I take some product, just like this. Put it like that. I cut in the slant like that. And then I'm also going to take a little bit more product, palm of my hand, and lay down any flyaways. And y'all, that's it for this bomb ass wig from Wiggins. Okay, like I love this hair straight actually. Alright y'all, so that is it for Wiggins hair review. Make sure y'all go and check them out. I'm gonna have the link for this hair in the description box. Once again, the type of hair that I have is the Peruvian loose wave, and I have an 18-inch lace frontal, and I have bundles 18, 20, 22, y'all. Go check it out. I'm gonna have a link in the description. I may have a code for you guys to get something off your purchase. You just never know. But this hair is very affordable anyway, so y'all, I really want y'all to check it out. Like, I'm loving the texture of this. Although it's loose wave, it does have some body in it, so that's super dope to me. Stay tuned, babies, and I'll be back with some more.
Bitches got it twisted, we don't care about feelings, this shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.